What really was the
Yes,
judgment?
as I said, lastly, the common man should continue to have faith in the judiciary. Yes, because it is not true that money can take the place of justice. Yes, when they say the judgment is not good, they say the judges have been bought over. No, there are still judges that have conscience. Even within the lawyers, there are lawyers that have conscience. You understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
It's not all lawyers that are coming out to do cases because of money. They do it to establish justice. Yes, sir. But as lawyers, when our case is bad, we have to just do our work. Hello, sir?
Yes, sir, I'm with you. So we want you to tell us exactly what the judgment is all about.
The judgment is that whatever happened at Jalingo initially before I appeal was a rush. And justice rush is justice denied. So when we went to the next door, they understand that there was a lot of rushing to get something. And that thing, Kuma, has no standing. So it has to fail. That is why it failed. They now refer us back to Jalingo so that the case can be reassigned to a judge that has conscience, not for money.
Okay, so
human conscience about
from
justice.
what you are saying, the Court of Appeal has asked that you go back to Jalingo High Court for a proper.
Yes, and the Chief Justice of Taraba State will reassign the case to another judge to start the matter afresh.
So, but what is actually your plea at the Jalingo court? What do you want the court to do?
The issue is that we did not challenge the power of the governor to create chief. He has that under Section 4. But we raised questions pertaining to Section 3, whether a traditional institution that has survived over 100 years, this law he made, has anything to temper or abolish it. And what happens to the stool of Ukwe? Despite he created another third class way of tapping, what happens to the Ukwe who had been a first class from 1985? These are the questions we asked. Then we raised the issue of gender, whether the gender of these parties that I instituted my action before they come into life is proper. These are the likely questions we are going to address here when we come down to Jalingo.
Okay. As far as this judgment is concerned now, do you mean that they already installed chief of Takun did not stand? What is the position of Court of Appeal?
I cannot say that because initially, if you go back to the records, I went to court challenging the governor of Taraba State, the government of Taraba State, and the Attorney General for making laws that seems to be barbaric. And thereafter, some people brought in application to say they are interested parties to be joined. Then the court here below in Jalingo felt that I did not join the State Assembly, which is my crime to dismiss my action. I was not even heard. My case before the court was not heard. So we are coming down here. All these questions being raised will be addressed properly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the governor has no power to create chiefdoms.
Yes.
He has that power under the chieftaincy law of Taraba State under Section 4. He can create even 20 first class in Takum. But what we are asking is whether his creation has anything to do or to temper with the Ukwe 2 that falls under Section 3 of the same law. Yes, sir. So the law is all about interpretation. This case is not about calling witnesses. It's looking at the law itself so that the law will give answer to the questions being raised. And many people are giving erroneous interpretation on how the case should be conducted. They feel we are going to marshal a lot of witnesses, like 1,000,000 before the court. No. This our case is strictly to interpret that law the governor of Taraba State creates.
Okay. So you are ready to go back to the Court of Appeal, to
Very,
the
very
Federal High
ready.
Court? Yes.
Those that are not ready, we have been afraid. They have been praying that our case will be struck out. But God knows that uh, we need to be ventilated. And the
Mm.
judgment of today is what speaks volumes of our cry.
Mm.
Yes, sir. It put to rest every question. When we
Okay.
come back to Jalingo, whatever is being determined, then if the matter has been exhausted properly, agreed parties, we can still go to appeal up to Supreme Court. But for today, all of us were coming back to Jalingo. Nobody is going to Supreme Court.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Well, that was the voice of Barrister Sule Yusuf, the appellant in the case, and Chief Gabriel Layinka, the CEO of Som TV. And from what he had there, and he said, the appeal court, in Yola, set aside the judgment of the Taraba State High Court uh, of the rotational first class chief of Takum. And according to what the lawyer said there, the appeal court said the Taraba State High Court disregarded the fundamental principle of fair hearing and acted with impunity in the temple of justice. The appeal court ordered for the retrial of the case and barred Justice Abari from it. Therefore, any action taken by the Taraba State government, that is according to what the lawyer say, as a result of the judgment by Justice Barry is null and void, and they are going to do a retrial. Now, that is the situation that, according to the appellant, that is what he said at the judgment he got from the appeal court. Said, I've not gotten a copy of the judgment yet. Probably if I get it, I'll be able to study with our legal team to look at it well. But in the studio with me, like I said, is the director of news of Som TV, Mr. Ira Daniel Kukwe. Mr. Ira Daniel Kukwe, you've heard the barrister there, and you have a background on this knowledge of what is happening. Do you think, what do you think this appeal court judgment portends for the whole scenario in Takum?
Yeah, the issue is there, just like the barrister has just mentioned. The aggrieved group went to the court and they've obtained a judgment that sort of, to an extent, nullified the proceedings that went up to the process that brought to what is there in Takum now. So as time goes on, we will see how the courts, that is the state government in Taraba State, will go back to study the ruling of the court when the certified true copies is being given to them, and see an expedite action that is in agreement with the position of the court has been given in the Yola Court of Appeal.
Okay, now you are someone from Southern Taraba, and we all want peace in that area. We want a resolution to this matter. Now, well, as it is, from the legal point of view, the game continues. The issue continues. You can't. But apart from the court of law, do you think there are other ways in which these issues can be resolved? We are brothers. We don't really need to go to court if we really sit down. There are ways around these issues outside of the court of law.
Yes, I stand to be corrected, but I believe that the governor has made statements in the past which, as he asserts that whatever decision he has taken concerning the stewardship of the paramount ruler of Takum was an attempt to pursue peaceful coexistence. Takum has been existing for like close to 30 years without a paramount ruler that sits at the traditional stool to administer the traditional responsibilities. So as it stands now, the truth is that if it is peace that is being pursued, all the parties have to look at it from the perspective where law and order is not broken and peace is being maintained as it goes on.
Okay, thank you very much. There, you have the opinion that there are ways that which we can resolve this matter peacefully, and that brings me to the video we got of the Ukwe, who appealed to the people to stay calm and to be peaceful. And I think that is what we expect of our leaders when issues like this come up. Maybe we can play the message from the Ukwe so that we can listen to the Ukwe and hear his views on the Court of Appeal judgment.
Hello. I greet all the Kute nationwide. I appeal to them. We are grateful to what God has done, what Court of Appeal has done, the justice they stand on. I am appealing to all the sons and daughters of Kute to remain calm and wait for the finishing of God's doing. I appreciate what the nation, Nigeria entirely, judiciary are doing now. They are doing justice. They are bringing out justice for people that are manipulated, people that are suppressed in terms of injustice. We are not an enemy to Taraba State government, but we just want justice to prevail. I thank God, the governor, we understand. The leaders of Taraba State, the citizens of Taraba State, we understand so that such should not happen to other tribes. We appreciate God. We are praying for every leader of Taraba State. We pray for every citizen of Taraba State. My prayer is God should give us grace that will be law-abiding people and to continue to abide by the law of the land. Thank God. I am happy for the judgment. I pray for the justice of Court of Appeal for what they are able to bring out to stop violence in my land. I, Ukwetakun, I also thank the citizens of Taraba State for their prayer, for what they've been doing to make sure there is justice all over the land. Thank God. God will continue to see us through, protect us from the evil that will come to destabilize the town, that will make us to live in violent situation. I pray that lasting solution of peace has come to Takon and it has come to stay. Amen. Good day, Kutep, daughters and sons. Good day, Kutep nation. I appreciate.
Thank you.
Okay, like we all heard there the voice. I will watch the video of the Ukwe, and he is appealing to the people to remain calm and wait for the finishing of God's doing. Although he said they're happy about the fact that the appeal court said there should be a retrial, but he's calling on the people to be calm. He's calling them to be peaceful. He prayed for the nation, and he even went as far as saying what they're seeking for is justice, and that is why they are going to the court to seek for this justice. Do you think? What do you think of? What do you make of the statement?
Yes, his statement is actually in line with what is expected of every true Nigerian that is patriotic, and he couldn't have made a statement that will trigger unrest and some sort of acrimony in the land. He has called for decorum. He has called for peace. And he has emphasis on the fact that if the interpretation of the ruling in Yola is justice, then we'll see how it goes, because the ruling in Yola said they should go back to the status quo, go back to instituting anarchies, because the one that was done by Justice Abare was not in tandem with the tenets and practice of judicial process in court. So the Court of Appeal in Yola has issued that judgment. As it stands now, the court in Jalingo will have to, that is the Chief Justice of Taraba State, will have to reassign the case to another justice other than Abari, who the court in Yola has indicted in one way or the other. As it stands, the proceedings will start again, then let's see how it goes. You know, the position of Ukwe Rimanyang Amadu, that is Ukwe Rimanyang Habu Amadu III, is the position that is of the aggrieved, the person that feels his right has been taken away from him, and he feels it is not justice that he's not the first-class chief of Taku. So we will need to wait and see what the court will interpret. Let's not hurry and preempt the position of what the court in Taraba State will say. His call is in order. There should be peace. Let's wait for what the court will say. Then at the end of the day, everybody in Nigeria has to bow to the will of the interpretation of justice. That's the way it is.
Okay, now I would like to ask something. Don't you think, given this window of opportunity that we have, can't there be a form of arbitration, maybe a panel committee to really look at this? Look, you know, this has to do with the State House of Assembly, with the executive, and also the people of Takum. Now, it is not about just the Ukwe and government. It has to do with the people of Takum in general, because what we're talking about is about the rulership of the town Takum. Don't you think that before they go ahead with court cases, there should be some form of parley, there should be some form of dialogue? Don't you think that we need to have leaders of thought, respected men, religious leader, some traditional leader, come and act as arbitrators in this case, so that this can be settled even out of court amicably? Because from the way things are, judgment may come from the court, but will it be taken as being fair? Will it be a judgment that will promote a peace? Will it be a judgment that will be technical and not be taken well by everybody? Don't you think this is an opportunity for us to all shed the sword and maybe look for a way to arbitrate outside of the courts? Don't you think? Do you think that will work also?
Yes, I will not mind agitating for the fact that such a path should be followed. You see, we have precedents in this country and other parts of the world, South Africa, where the committee was set up after the apartheid regime. The Peace and Reconciliation Committee was set up, and grievances were aired, and everybody was given a fair hearing outside the courts. Those commission were under the leadership of somebody that has judicial experience. Most of the times, to the Chief Justice, a retired Chief Justice, serving Chief Justice were appointed. In Nigeria, we have the issue of Oputa panel, where grievances like that were aired. Because that was why I mentioned earlier on that at the end of the day, there will still be a group that will still feel this judgment is not to the satisfaction of what they expected. So somehow, one way or the other, there will continue to be agitations. If there are platforms that can be set up where grievances will be aired, it's going to be like an arbitration that is not necessarily a precedence of the court, where every party, every aggrieved party will come and maybe grounds will be shifted. Each party will have to shift ground to see where peace, sustainable peace, will be achieved. There are instances when you want peace to come into existence in full-fledged, there is a need for you to shift grounds. I'm not saying anything particularly that this person will have to shift ground or that person will have to shift ground. But when there are no compromises, when there are no sacrifices, you may not be able to go to where you want. So in the movement of the people of Takum, who have stayed for over 28 years without a paramount ruler, and all sorts of things has happened during that period, that there was no particular authority that constitutes the traditional relationship of that area. We also see how so many things were not properly done and so many things were not obtainable in those periods. But I want to believe that with what is going on now, in one way or the other, some level of decorum has been established, some level of progress have been registered. So let's see how a peaceful mediation, a peaceful arbitration, a committee, a panel outside the court that is capable of seeing to it that all the aggrieved parties, the three aggrieved parties, because it's between the Kuteb, the Jukun, and the Chamba ethnic groups who are residing in Takum and claiming ownership all to the ascension of the throne in one way or the other. There is a need for a panel where all of them will come and sit on the table and everybody will air his grievances and see how a peaceful society will be established.
Okay, thank you very much. And I think we just got some report from our correspondent, from the Some TV correspondent and Taraba News reporter in Takum. First of all, we are going to play the video of the town of Takum. From the reports we are getting, everything is calm. So stay, everything is calm and peaceful in Takum. So we are appealing to people, please don't start rumors. Don't fire up the environment. Don't create situations that might lead to agitations or might lead to violence. Please let us be careful with our words, both on social media and in real life. Let us understand if we don't have peace, there will be no room for us. The video of how Takum is right now to show the people that there's calm, there's calmness in Takum, and there's no violence, there's no agitation so far.
Don't start it now. All right, you can see I am at the palace of Okwetakum. This is the palace gate of Okwetakum. Everywhere is calm in Takum. People are happy. People are celebrating. They think that everybody knows that is what will happen. But it doesn't. There is no way you can come and bring somebody from Lagos that have no history of royalty and come and impose it on the people of Takum as a first class chief. Change, uproot the existing stool and change it to become a rotational stool that involve people that have nothing to do with the stool, just to bastardize the culture and tradition of the Kuteb nation. There's no way it doesn't work. The constitution gives the governor all the powers to establish chiefdom. He can establish new chiefdom, but the constitution did not give him any power to uproot existing chiefdom.
Exactly.
So what he did, the Taraba State High Court didn't even want to listen to the Kuteb nation. They don't want to listen to us. But appeal court look at it and say, no, it's very unfair. Therefore, they set aside that judgment that gave the state government the go-ahead to inaugurate Sophia. And therefore, the inauguration of Sophia and the existence of Sophia as and the chief of Takum is all null and void. Okwetakum is what we know, and that is what we stand in this land called Takum, and it's for everybody. It is not for just the Kuteb. Okwetakum is for the Chamba, is for the Kuteb, is for the Wapa, is for the Kem, Panzu, everybody.
For Igbo,
they are under Okwetakum. The Yorubas, all of them have their own chiefs, their own Mangwa that take care of their culture and tradition. But the Okwetakum is the paramount ruler of Takum, and that is what we stand in Takum. Thank you, Appeal Court. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Sorry, that was Requince Muri speaking from Takum. And as you can see from the background, is in Takum there. Everywhere is peaceful, everywhere is calm, and it's just bearing his own opinion on what he feels about the situation of the Ukwe and the court judgment and the decision of the House of Assembly. That is his opinion. But the most importantly, what I drew from that is that yes, we can have diverse opinion, but the town of Takum is calm, and everything is peaceful. So let me go to my colleague here, Mr. Ira. What do you think of what Requested Mori has to say concerning this?
Yes, the truth is because of one technical hitch, I was not able to listen to what Rukwinsi Mori was saying properly from this part. But the truth is that we can see from the video and the background there that Takum is peaceful and everybody's business. Everybody's going about his business peacefully without any cause for alarm. We have not even seen from that video any security presence to even suspect that there is any apprehension or any cause for alarm. And that is a good thing. Takum has suffered a lot with crisis. There are so many crises that has bedeviled the town and has brought it to his knees. He's still struggling to stand up again after many years that peace has eluded it. So I think that is a good news for Taraba. It's a good news for Takum. Considering the fact that this case has been a cause of some crisis in the past, and the way it is going now, the community, the society is becoming more reasonable. Nobody is resorting to violence. It is a case that has been taken to court to see the interpretation of the law concerning the issues surrounding the subject matter. So I think it is a good news, it is a good development for Taraba, it's a good development for Takum.
Okay, thank you very much. I think now we just got the call, we just got a message from our reporter in Takum there, Sabatia. So let us play the voice from our reporter from Takum as talking about what it's like in Takum now. Okay, while we wait for that, while we wait for that, we're still going to play the audio of our reporter from Takum. Just like we were saying, what advice will you give to the government concerning this issue now? What steps do you take? Because, like I say, the governor, like we all say, is the father of the state, and he's the number one citizen of Taraba State. And I believe that the well-being of Tarabans is his priority. So how do we?
Of recent, peace experts have propounded theories that are available for administrators and political leaders to adopt in pursuance of peace. Peace is like a building. You have to build it for you to be able to take it to a stage where everybody will benefit. So there are procedures for peace building, you understand? So if the government adopts these procedures of peace building, peace is not something you will just achieve in one day. You don't just go for one negotiation and you achieve peace. You can't. It's a process that you have to take over time. When a particular situation causes that a faction of the society is aggrieved, it takes mediation and process. So peace building is a process. So governments should ensure, or stakeholders should ensure that the procedures for building peace and attaining it is being pursued with commitment, not haphazardly, not in such a way that it is not being sustained. Because as it stands now, for total peace to be attained in Takum, it's going to be a process that has to be followed with consistency, not to be abandoned in a particular stage or at a point in time. Until we arrive, until we reach that destination where peaceful coexistence is attained, then we can comfortably say, yes, we're here now. But as it stands now, our advice that the government and stakeholders who have a stake in Takum, who have a stake in Taraba, who have a stake in the peaceful coexistence and social political development of Nigeria, to see to it that procedures for peace building are being pursued in such a way that it is going to be a sustained process, not a process that will end at a particular point in time.
Okay, thank you very much. You have always been an advocate of peace. You're a peaceful person, and I can see the way you've been hammering on the fact that peace is very, very important. So just like I said, we are Song TV here. We are appealing to the people of Takum. We are appealing to all parties. Let us maintain our peace while we wait for the court judgment or arbitration or even traditional solution to all this matter. Oh, so we're going to go on a short commercial break now, and when we come back, Hangout with Journalists continues on Some TV.
State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance, and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Some TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Some TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Some TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient, and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State. Unlock seamless 247 financial transaction, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 247 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. SuperSop. Unlock exclusive subscriptions subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking product and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 247. Ascend to the future. Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Som TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Som TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Som TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient, and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
So welcome back to Hangout with journalists on Som TV. Just like you know, we've been discussing the issues that are to
like this. So I will call on the government and the stakeholders to see to it that a template, a paradigm, a kind of a platform is being established to see to it that procedures for peace building and the one that will lead to the attainment of peaceful coexistence and a lasting peace in Takum is being pursued. And for the people of Takum and Southern Taraba in general, my call to them is that let's pursue the path of peace. Violence has never helped any of us. We've seen it before. We've seen how it has brought us down to our knees. Violence has never been an option. A peaceful negotiation and peaceful pursuit of these agitations is the best. Thank God the case is in the courts now. And at the end of the day, the interpretation of the court will be what is going to be implemented And if there are other platforms that can be used, just like I said, for peace to be attained, towards building of peace and pursuance of procedures that is going to bring lasting peace to that environment and that area. Let's pursue those parts sincerely and committedly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Daniel Kukwen, the Director of Programs and the Director of News of Som TV, a gentleman, and he has been appealing for peace. And here from Som TV to the people of Takum, we urge you to choose peace and unity in the face of the ongoing chieftaincy dispute. Let us work together to build a harmonious and prosperous community where every voice is heard and every culture is respected. May wisdom, understanding, and love guide us towards a peaceful resolution. And may we continue to live as brothers in Takum. That's all from here on Hangout with Journalists on Som TV. Hangout with Journalists on Som TV comes up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you can catch Som TV on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. And we're also live on CSAT, on free-to-air satellite, and on our website. And that is all we have for you today on Hangout with Journalists. And I'm sure you've been educated and you've been informed. And so stay tuned for other arrays of programs on Som TV, because we're 24/7 at a 24 hours TV station. Thank you for watching. I am Abraham Manajoda. Stay blessed.
State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance, and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Som TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news,